Now, I guess since it's on my mind, I guess I'll go ahead and make the video. I've been had this thought process about why I want to be single. Like, obviously, yes, romantic love is beautiful, but is it real? Like, is it really, really real for real, for real? Or is it something we as women making up in our own minds? Because we can, as women, we can be delusional. We can be delusional sometimes because we've been sold this dream about romantic relationships that it's supposed to look a certain way and feel a certain way. For me, I can't speak for nobody else's relationship. Obviously, there are always exceptions to the rule. I haven't met anyone thus far that are in a beautiful romantic relationship. Not perfect. I'm not saying perfect, but I mean healthy. When I say beautiful, I mean healthy. But like I said, there are exceptions to the rule. There are also videos about women talking about how they are in healthy relationships. So I know these things exist. But for me, I'm just choosing not to like waste my life waiting, seeking, wanting to attract, praying for Prince Charming. I'm not going to kiss a whole bunch of frogs just to maybe or maybe not end up with Prince Charming. I'm not going to waste my womb energy or my sanity for potential or for maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand women who still want that and still have hope in that, and that's good for them. That's beautiful for them. But for me, I'm choosing to put that energy into myself. I want to put all of my love, my focus, my energy, my sexual energy, just everything that I seek outside, that I used to seek outside of me, I am choosing to pour that into myself. I automatically know that I'm going to have the results that I need for myself because I am in control of me. You know what I'm saying? I am in control of me, and I cannot make anyone perform or act or be a certain way to fit into my life, and I don't want to have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like as women, we try to change men, even if we don't say it out loud. We do try to change men. We go off of potential. We want them to be or act a certain way or treat us a certain way, when it's like I can just simply treat myself that way. I don't have to beg for attention. I don't have to beg for love. I don't have to beg for gentleness. I don't have to beg for kindness. I don't have to beg for sweetness. I don't have to beg or ask or nag or bitch, as they like to tell us that we do, for simple basic human treatment. I'm just simply saying that I refuse to go the rest of my beautiful life asking another human being to treat me like another human being. Because let's be honest, as women, we are asking men to treat us like another human being. Now, in the video before this one, I was talking about me being child free and just updating y'all, and why I'm also now choosing to be single, going now into the reasons why. I've also have learned and gathered that women and men, we are just so different when it comes to treatment. Like, we are, like, obviously we're different, but when it comes to empathy, compassion, consideration, all of these things that women naturally have and naturally are, men have to learn how to be that. They have to work at being that. And I'm not here to teach a man shit. I'm gonna be real. I'm not here to teach, show grace, continue to be patient and loving and nurturing towards another human being that's not that way with me, and that has to learn that. I thought that naturally a man should just be that, but obviously our biology is different as fuck. Nah, I swear. When I came to this conclusion about men, it's no point. It's no point for me. Now, if I can't speak for other people, but for what I deserve and want in my life, I am not about to stick around and waste my beautiful years of living, because all of my years will be beautiful. From 30 until I take my last breath will be beautiful. I will not waste my beautiful years being so patient and loving towards another human being that is not even decent towards me. And again, we're not talking about all men. I should not have to say about not all, but you know how people be like, not all. Duh. but majority. Collectively, men are not women, obviously. And as women, we have been taught by whoever, whether it's society, your parents, the system, whatever, we have been taught, and really is in our nature as well, that to be patient, to be nurturing, to be feminine, soft. Women and men are supposed to have feminine and masculine energy. But anyway, we have been taught and is in our nature to be nurturers, forgivers, loving, all of these soft traits. But I cannot be that way with someone who doesn't even just respect me as a human being. And a lot of men do not even look at women as human beings or treat us as human beings. And I really got that reality in my last relationship. And to be honest, when I reflected on every relationship, men, it's just, I just refuse to ask for something that I naturally am. Period. I refuse to ask for something that I naturally am. So really, that's my main reason as to why I'm choosing to be single, is because I'm not going to be delusional anymore. I'm not going to waste my time and energy on someone outside of me who does not just appreciate me in my existence. Also, I'm choosing to be single is because I want to be celibate. And in a relationship, it's, to me, impossible to be celibate because men always want sex. They cannot even go a month, hell, a week without wanting sex. They are sex machines, if you ask me. I know, certain women, they like their sex just as much as men. But for me, that is something that has to be earned, okay? Sex is a reward, first of all. First of all, sex is sacred, okay? And it is something you have to earn. But a lot of men, especially in relationships, think that they are just granted, required, thinking that it's just something you must do. Well, no, it's not. But people casually do it. People just do it in like there's no working when it comes to you gaining access to my body. It's just you think you're supposed to get it just because I'm in a relationship with you. And I hear a lot of men, not just people on the internet, but people I actually know, have told their other partners that, well, that's not gonna work for them if they don't have sex. And obviously not a forever thing, but just a period of time where you're focusing on something else. You're focusing that energy on something else that is more important anyway in the relationship. But men are not trying to hear that. I feel like men only respond to sex. I feel like they only respond to that. I feel like most men, you heard that word, most, okay? I feel like most men only act a certain way or perform a certain way or put on a facade for an amount of time just to get access to sex. That is the only thing that drives them. And I am no one's sex doll. I am no one's sex machine, okay? If I choose to, give myself an orgasm, I can do that by myself in my own energy, and I can use it as in manifesting something for myself. Not telling this man that this is his womb, his pee, because it's not, it's mine. So yeah, that's another main reason why I'm choosing to be single, is because I get to keep my body to myself. Most men don't deserve our bodies in the first place. They don't. And I get that some women they feel like they gotta have sex or they want to have sex. That's cool. But it's just like, at what cost though? It's not just about pregnancy. It's not just about diseases. It's also about you receiving this man's trauma. Because men also look at sex as a stress reliever. So he's spewing out all of his stress into you. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It's been So when April is over, it'll be a month for me of celibacy, starting this journey over. Okay, we're starting this baby over, and it's okay. It's okay. And I'm looking forward to my 6-month mark. I'm looking forward to my year mark. I'm just looking forward to it because I know I'm going to gain so much power within and so much clarity too, mental clarity. So you know how it's really true when a lot of women say they be dematized. You know what I'm trying to say, dematized. But it's not even just because the sex is good. It's also just because you don't know what energy you're getting, that you're latching onto when this man is having sex with you. And especially if you're having unprotected sex, his actual fluids going into you. It's like you're soul tied. That's literally what it is. You're being soul tied. And y'all, don't forgive me for facing this way. It's just the sun is just like boom right there. But like you're literally, it's a soul connection. And I'm just like, not even a soul connection, but just a soul tie. And I'm not into that. I'm not into tying souls with nobody. Yes, I'm into having connections with people, mainly just women though. Platonically, just women, honestly. Men, they're just a different breed. They really are. Like, yeah, they're human and everything, but they're just a different breed. And no, I don't hate men. I don't. But I'm choosing to have a life of peace and ease. And I just feel like romantic relationships just don't bring that for me. And then people will say, well, what it is about you? Now, I am a brat, right? And I can be selfish sometimes. This I know. But then I noticed that I'm not like that with my female friends. Well, I don't even like to say we're female, but with my women friends, my girlfriends, I'm not like that. I don't act like a brat with them or selfish with them because they pour so much into me that I naturally want to pour into them without them asking me. They're naturally kind to me and talk to me with respect, so I can naturally do the same with them. Like, I'm not saying it's perfect. Like, yeah, we have our disagreements. We have our things that we want to talk about to each other that we may not favor the most in one another. But we're still respectful at the core. At the foundation of our friendships, we are respectful and we show grace and we show consideration. We show empathy. And with men, it's just not that. Like, you can literally be talking to a man and he could just be a friend and he not really listening to nothing you saying. Like, I've seen memes of men posting this now, reposting something that another man posted about how a woman can be talking to them, whether he's her friend or he's her partner. Instead of active listening to her, he is thinking about sex, and to him, her words are like blah, 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 you know, want, and he's just thinking about sex. And then they tell us as women, I don't want to make this video too long, but they tell us also too as women that we have to just be patient. You know, a man gonna be a man. Boys will be boys. If you think I'm gonna waste my life on that shit, you got me fucked up. Because I'm just not. And that has brought me to this solution for myself, is that romantic relationships are not for me. It's just a lot that I'm not going to do, and the things that I'm going to do for myself and for people who pour back into me, which are mainly women, to be honest. If we're being real, mainly women. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Again, shouldn't have to say this, but I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. Well, I'm a little angry, a little bit. But I feel angry. I'm not angry. I feel angry a little bit. But I'm not bitter, and I'm working on that resentment that I am cleaning up inside of me for that person. But as in general with men, I don't hate men. I don't hate men. However, I'm choosing myself over them. Like, I will not come off of my pedestal again to waste time when that time, beautiful time, can be on myself and doing things that I love and being around women who pour into me. So yeah, definitely a girl's girl. But thank you so much for watching, and peace. I'm about to stretch. The sun is coming. But yeah, peace.